Hey, hi, hello everyone. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll just wait for 2-3 more minutes and then we'll start. We'll just solve some problem today. And I guess today is the
Sir, can
last
you
session.
tell me the syllabus of quiz 2?
Yeah, quiz 2, mostly it will be from week 5 to 8. Okay. Most of the problem will be from 5 to 8. Okay.
हेलो
Yeah.
सर, सपोर्ट टीम से पूछने के बाद तो लोग बताए 1 to 8 क्यूज टू मतलब सिलेबस.
So that's why I'm saying most of the problem will be from week 5 to 8. Some,
Okay.
yeah, one or half, like whatever, like 1 or 2 questions can be from week 1 to 4.
1/3 weightage मतलब week 45 to 8 है, 1/4 मतलब.
Okay, the percentage very low. That means, sir.
Yeah, it will be very low from week 1 to 4. But in the final quiz, it will be equally weighted. Okay. But in the second quiz, yeah,
In
but
the
more.
final, sir, in the final term, the last week also the important, no? More weightage than quiz 1, quiz 2.
Yeah, it will be more weightage, but there will be like the proportion of questions for quiz
yes, sir.
2. Yeah, let me complete first. So what I'm trying to say is for quiz 2, there will be a very large chunk from week 5 to 8. Okay, and very less from week 1 to 4. But in the final quiz, there will be a large chunk, but not that large. Okay, but there will be a good chunk of questions from week 1 to 8 also in the final quiz. Okay, this is what I'm
Each
trying.
subject 5 and 6 questions like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, got it.
Sir, how to submit EMQ assignment, sir?
Sir, I have one more doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Bro, download the notepad first.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is for week 6, yeah, we'll solve some problem. And for EMQ, there is a tutorial, I guess, in week 4 that you can refer to how to submit assignments for EMQ questions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. But we'll try to solve some of the problem today also of EMQ. I'll let you know how to solve those type of a problem. Those are pretty simple, not that difficult. Okay.
Yes, sir, but there is a problem in to know what is the simultaneous.
Yeah, we'll solve some problem today. Okay, so I'll just share my screen. I'll just wait for some 5 minutes. Okay, and then you can start answering your in the chat box itself. You can answer. Okay, so you'll just wait for 3-4 minutes, and when I'll ask you to submit your answer, then you can write it in the chat box. Okay, first you just take 2-3 minutes to just read it and then try to solve from your side. Okay, so I'll just say, are you able to see my screen? Right, my screen is visible.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's visible.
It's visible, I guess. Okay.
Yes. No.
Okay. So this is the first question that we'll be trying to say, like solve. So here 5 number is been given. Consider the number 0, 2, 4, 5, and 9. And then what you have to, so you have to solve. So the question that has been given here is from the given list of options, select the steps applicable. So out of this 8, which of the following you will be using while solving this question? And the question is, you have to select selection of digits to form 4 digits. So from this 5 word digits that has been given to you, 0, 2, 4, 5, and 9, you have to basically form 4-digit numbers, and repetition is not allowed here. Okay. I guess you would have got the question. So 5 digit has been given 02459.
Sir, 44321.
No, I'm just, that is not, I don't know what have 4. But okay, so you don't have to say out now. First, now it is 6 6. Okay, so maybe by 6 9 till take 3 minutes to just think of and try to solve. After 6 9, you can just type in your answer. But just take your 2 3 minutes to just read it out and just think of how to solve this. Okay.
Sir, we can also submit our response on joint PD something.
No, not today. Yeah, not today because I'm using tab. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm just using the PDF itself. So today I'm not joining it from the that peer deck. Okay, so you just have to. I'm not like I don't have the laptop today, so that's why.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I had a doubt in the week 5 graded assignment, the regular one. Can you also cover that?
Okay. After solving all those problems, maybe we'll solve 1 2 questions from the graded of week 5. Okay.
Sir, can you share this PDF, sir?
Yeah, I can share this now.
Yes, sir. Share it.
Maybe
I
in
will
the
add it.
end, in the end I can share it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess hopefully you would have answered, you would have thought of how to solve this, right? And which of the following will be used if you have to select a digit to form a 4 digit numbers. Okay. So what do you think? Which of the following should be the correct? I'll just go through the answers.
1 4 5 7.
1 4 5 7. Okay. Yeah, I guess everyone.
Majority answer is 1457.
Okay. Okay, I guess most of you have given the correct answer. Can somebody give me the explanation? Why have you selected 1 4? First one can give me the answer. Why have you selected 1?
It was multiplying that's what simultaneously, which means, and we are multiplying all 4 positions. That's why.
Correct.
We
So
are
you have
doing AND operations.
correct.
Yes, at that time.
What about the fourth one? Fourth you have to select because
Yes, sir, because repetition was not
Yeah,
allowed. That's why we were.
repetition is not
repetition.
allowed.
Correct. So the repetition of the digit is not allowed. It has been clearly mentioned, right? So that's why it should be 4. And order matters here because you already know that if somebody is making 2 4 5 9 and somebody is making 4 5 2 9, so 4 digits has been used both all four are same, but the numbers are different. So here the order matters. Okay. And what do you think of permutation is used or combination? The arrangement or choosing the values?
Permutation.
Permutation is used.
Permutation has been used here. Correct. So now I guess everybody knows the answer. 1, 4, 5,
First
6.
option again.
Okay. Is there any problem? Anyone is having any problem in this?
Sir, can you explain the
Sir,
first option again?
Sir, order matters in this question. Sir, we can explain by the 0. We can't start any digit by 0. Then it is the explanation of 5.
Correct. That
Why is
also
that
can be
fine?
one explanation. Yeah, correct. So if you're just taking one digit like 3, 4, 5, 0, and then you're writing it as 0, 5, 4, 2. So this itself is a 3-digit value and this is a 4-digit. So order matters here. Okay.
Sir, can you explain the first option again?
Yes, the fourth option is
First.
okay. So the first option is selection of the digit. So see, you can just think of as a selection of the digit will occur simultaneously. You have to select all the 4 digits right at once, correct, to make a 4-digit number. So you are doing basically AND out. So you are just choosing 1, 2, 3, 4, all the 4 digits simultaneously to make a 4-digit number, correct?
Got it.
Yeah. Let's move to the next part, and I guess okay. So here also, so the same thing is there. Consider the 4-digit number. So out of this 5, you have to make something. You have to make how many 4-digit number can be formed from those numbers. So this is 6. So just take 2 minutes. By 6:15, you can just write your answer in the chat box. Just take 2 minutes to solve this. It's not difficult. It's pretty simple. Without repetition. Okay. So 4 digits you have to make out. Okay, out of this. There can be 2 conditions. One is without 0. Like you'll have to take 0 here. You can't take 0 first in the unit place, right? Sorry, in the not unit place. In the thousands place, this is a 4th. Here you can't take 0, otherwise it will be a 3-digit number, correct? So basically you have to make it in a 2 condition, 2 case, and then you have to solve it.
Proceed further.
Everyone tried this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the answer?
96.
96.
96.
So
Hello, sir. I have a question
Sir,
regarding
it's
the graded
120,
assignment.
I think.
120. Okay. So let's check it. Yeah, graded
Hello?
assignment. Yeah,
Yes,
go ahead.
yes. Regarding question number 7, that students watched a patriotic movie and an analyst wishes to ask each student whether they liked the movie or not. Right. Each student can either answer or refuse to respond. In how many ways the analyst get response from the students?
There are three conditions. You just have to do 4C3, I guess.
Three
Which week is
conditions.
that?
I thought there were two conditions because
No,
since
yes,
it is
no,
saying
or they
that
will refuse.
refusing to respond, so I thought it was not a response.
They can refuse also. They will not respond any yes or no, and they can also show yes or no. So there will be three conditions.
Oh, there were only three
Hello,
conditions. Oh,
hello.
Yes,
Sorry
yes.
to interrupt, but this is not a graded assignment solution discussion going on. So let's stick to the class only. Whatever is your doubt, you can ask it at the end of the class.
yeah, sure. Thank
Okay. So all of you were getting 96 as answer, right? 96 is the correct one. I guess some of you
Yes,
got to 120 also. 120, I don't think so. 120 is correct. Because I guess, okay, somebody would have done it like 5 factorial, but that's not the correct way. So let's try to solve this. So you just have to make how many 4-digit numbers, okay, can be formed from these numbers. So there are 4-digit numbers there. Out of this 4, you can't put 0 here, right? So if you are not putting 0 here, so how many numbers you can put it here? You can put it 2 here, 4, 5, and 9, correct?
yes.
So at this place, you can put 4 number, you can put it here. Now at this place, again you can put it 4 number because 1 you already has placed it here. So now you're left with 4 digits, right? Because out of this 5, if you would have kept here 1, right? In spite of, like, we are not putting 0 here, but then also you are left with 4 digits, correct? Or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. Yeah. So again
Yes,
you're
sir.
left with 4 because repetition is not allowed. So basically you're left with 4. Now you're left with 3, and here you're left with 2. Correct? So if you'll do this multiplication, you'll be getting the same, I guess 16
Come out
into 6. 96. Correct? So many of you would have has given 5, like you'd have thought of like 5 into 4 into 3 into 2, basically 5 factorial. That's not the correct way. If, let's for example, here in spite of 0, if it was given something like 1, 2, 4, 5, and 9, then what should be the answer? And now also you have to make a 4-digit number.
5 factorial, sir. 120.
Yeah, correct. So here it should be 5 factorial because 5 into 4 into 3 into 2, because now you can put it 1. Okay, here it is not 0. So whatever value you are putting will be a 4-digit number. So now the answer should be 120, or basically 5 factorial. Is it fine to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let's move to the next question now. I guess it's done. So now in the similar question, now same all the 4 digits 0, 2, 4, 5, 9. Now you have to make how many 4-digit number can be formed without repetition from this number that are divisible by 4. So what do you think? If I'm just giving you an answer, it should be more than 96 or it should be less than 96? Which of the
Less
two
than
should be
96.
correct?
Second.
Yeah.
So less than 96.
It should be less than 96. Okay. Now tell me the number, exact number. How many of them would be divisible by 4? So what's the condition if a 4-digit number or any digit number is divisible by 4? What should be the condition? Are you aware of those conditions?
Last 2 digits should be divisible by 4.
Correct. So last 2-digit number should be divisible by 4. Correct. So last 2-digit number should be divisible by 4. Okay. So now you can solve it. It's 620. Just try to solve it by 624. Okay. Just take 4 minutes to solve this. Okay, so some people are saying 24, some 80, 24, 32, 20. None of you have got the correct answer till now, I guess. 20, 24, 30, 72, 18, 24. Okay, so I guess only one people, Sujay has got 30 as a correct. Okay, Kunal also got 30. And Kruti also has got 30. So yeah, very few people has got 30 as a correct answer. Okay, so 30 is the correct answer. Let's try to solve this. Okay. Okay. So let me know. So what are the four? So the condition we already know that the last two digits should be divisible by 4.
08, 20, 24, and 40.
Correct. So the the last two digit can be 04. Then it can be, okay, I'll just write it here. 04. The other can be 20.
08.
24. 40.
42.
42.
42 cannot
42
be
is
there.
not divisible. Yeah, 42 is not divisible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I guess these are the 5. 04.
92.
Why 08 you are not taking?
Yeah, 92. 08 is not there, right?
Yeah.
So 4.
Okay. So these are the 6 values, correct? Anything that we have left? No, right? These are the only 4 two-digit number that can be formed out of this 4. Okay. Now let's start. So here, how many values can be there? What do you think? So 04 we have used. Now we are left with 2, 5, 9. So out of this 3, we have to choose 2 and then we have to arrange it. Then what do you know about that arranging? How can you do that? Out of 3, you have to choose 2 and then arrange those 2. What will you use? Combination or permutation?
Permutation.
Permutation. So 3p2. Correct? So for this case, what should be the value? For 20 also the same condition. Because here also you are left with 3 digits. And out of this 3, you have to choose 2 and then arrange it. Correct? 3p2. What about this 2? What about this condition? Is it same as 20 or it is different?
No, sir.
Different.
First
Yeah,
can't be
this is
0.
different because you
How
can't.
come 3?
What?
First
3.
Yeah, out of this 3, because you have already used 20, right? If you have used 2 and 0, now you are left with 4, 5, and 9. So out of this 3, you can take. You have to choose 2, right? Because you have two places to fill with. Out of these 3 digits that you have 4, 5, 9, you have to choose 2 and then arrange it. So will be using the permutation. So 3p2, correct? And now for this case where you have 2, 4 as the last 2 digit number, here you have to choose. You have to fill this place also and this place also. Correct? If you have to fill this place, you can't take 0. Correct? Because if you are taking 0, that will be a 3 digit number. So that's why you can't take 0 here. So now you are left with only 2 values. Correct? So if you are left with only 2 values, that means here you can put 2 values
2.
and here also you can put 2 values. Correct? So here it will be 2 into 2. Are you able to understand this or not?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, okay,
Yes.
no.
Please repeat.
Okay, I'll just repeat it. So what I said it, for 04, now you are left with 3 values. Those 3 values are 2, 5, and 9. Out of these 3 values, you have to choose 2, right? And after choosing, you have to arrange. And whenever you have to choose and arrange, you will be using permutation, correct? So that's why we have used 3p2. So that's why we have used 3p2. Similarly, for this case, as you have used 2 and 0, you have already used. So now you are left with what? 4, 5, 9. So out of this 3, you have to choose 2 and then arrange it. Correct or not?
Yes.
Correct?
Then
So now
Yes, sir.
yeah. Now you have used 2 and 4. So please mute yourself. So out of this 5, you have used 2 and 4. You are left with what? You are
Sir,
left
some
with
annoying
0.
sounds. Hello, sir.
You are left
Hello.
with 0, 5, and
Sir,
9. Yeah, yeah.
hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, sorry for disturbing you. Some annoying sounds coming in the
Okay.
in your
So
class.
please
Sir,
mute
please.
yourself, or should I mute everyone? So then you'll not be able to speak out. So please mute yourself from your side itself. Okay.
Comes under.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, as you have used 2 and 4, okay, last 2-digit number has already been fixed. Okay, because if you have 2, 4, it will be divisible by 4. Now you are left with 2 more digits, and in this 2 digits, you have to fix it from 0, 5, 9. You can't put 0 here. You already know that if you will put 0 here, you are left with 3 digits only. So that will not be a 4-digit value. That will be a 3-digit value. So that's why you can't put 0 here. If you can't put 0 here, so you're left with 5 and 9 only. That means 2 value you can put it here. Okay, now if you have fixed one value out of 0, 5, 9, again you're left with 2 value, correct? So if you have put in 5 here, so you're left with 0 and 9. So that's why you can put it 2 values more. Are you able to understand this or not? Okay, I'll just unmute everyone. Okay, so many of you are saying they're not able to understand it. So I'll just repeat it again. So Siv Zan has not understood. Okay. Okay, I'll just explain once more. I'll just explain the whole question again, and then I'll unmute you. Okay. So I just deleted all things. So here it has been asked that out of this 5 digit, you have to use 4 digit to make a 4-digit number, and then you have to check out how many of them those numbers that you have made is divisible by 4. Okay, so you already know that for any value that is divisible by 4, the last 2-digit number should be divisible by 4. So now what we are trying to do is, we are just sorting out all those numbers which can be divisible by 4. Okay, so we have already knowing that if you are taking 0, 4, so 0, 4, you already know that this, if any number is having 0, 4 as the last 2-digit number, that will be a divisible by 4. Okay, similarly, we are putting all those values, all those cases where their last 2-digit number is divisible by 4. So 0, 4 is the one case, then 2, 0 is the other case, then 2, 4 is the other case, 4, 0, and 5, 2, and 9, 2. So these are the 6 cases that can be made. Okay, out of this 0, 2, 4, 5, and if we are using this 5-digit only and trying to make all those 4-digit numbers, those are divisible by 4. So these are the 6 cases that can be made. Okay, now if we have already chosen out unit place and 10th place, now we are left with 2 more places, right? So thousands and the 100th place. Okay, because we have to make 4-digit number, so this value and this value also should be, there should be some digits, right, to make it a 4-digit number. Now what we are trying to do is 0, 4 has been used. Now we are left with 2, 5, and 9. So out of this 2, 5, 9, we have to fill in 2 values right here, correct? So if you have to fill in 2 places out of 3, you already know that you have to use permutation to fill 2, like choose 2 first of all from 3 and then arrange it. So whenever you are using the concept of the arranging, you'll be using the permutation, correct? So now you're left with what? 3p2 for this case. Okay, similarly here also you have 20 as the last 2-digit number to make it divisible by 4. Now we are left with 2 more digits. So here also you're left with what? 4, 5, and 9. Out of this 4, 5, 9, you have to choose 2 values and then arrange it. So similarly 3p2. Now here is now we'll see for this condition for 2, 4. See, For the other two condition where 0 was already used, as 0 was already used, so you were left with all the three non-zero value. So if you have non-zero value, so you can directly choose 2 digits from 3. But as here 0 is not been used in the last 2 digit number, so you can't use 0 here. Okay, so you are left with what? First of all, just take it, you are left with 0, 5 and 9. As 0 has not been used yet, you can't use 0 in the first place. So here you can't 0, right? So if you can't use 0 here, you have to just use 5 or 9. Okay, so 5 and 9, so only two options are there. So 2 into, and here also you'll be using only two values, right? Let's, for example, you have used 5, now you're left with 0 and 9. You can use 0 here because here if you're using 0, that is not going to make it as 3-digit number. But here if you're using 0, it will make a 3-digit number. So that's why here also you have two options. Either if you have used 5 here, so you are left with 0 or 9, correct? Or you have used 9 there, then you're left with 0 and 5. So here also you have 2 digits that you can fill in. Okay, so 2. Similarly, for 4, 5, also you'll be having 3p2 because 4, 0, 0 has been used already, right? So if you have 0, 4 and 0 has been used already, you are left with what? 2, 5 and 9. So out of this 3, you have to use 2 and then arrange it, correct? Similarly, for 5, 2 cases, as 0 has not been used here, so you are left with 0, 4 and what? 9. So 0, 4, 9. So 0 you can't use it here. Okay, so that's why you can use only 2 out of 0, 4, 9. 0 you can't use, you are left with 4, 9. So you can only use 4 or 9. So again 2 into 2. And similar for the case of 92 also. As 0 has not been used here, you can't use 0 here. So you're left with only two values. Okay, here also what is left? 0, 4 and 5. So you can't use 0 here. So you can only use 4 or 5 here. Right? If you are using 4 here, you have to use 0 or 5. Okay, and if you have used 5 here, you can use 0 or 4 here. So here also two places. So 2 into 2. So all these cases, now you have to add it. So 3p2 plus 3p2 plus 4 plus 3p2 plus 4 plus 4. So I'll unmute you. Now you can ask me your doubt. Yeah. Anybody has any problem in this?
No, sir.
No, sir. Got it, sir. Thanks.
No,
Got
sir.
it?
No any problem.
Understood.
Yes, sir. Got it.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. So now I guess the answer should be. So this is 6, right? This is 6 and this is 6. So you're left with 18 plus 12. So 30 should be the answer. And even if somebody is getting confused in permutation, okay, so now I'll just, without permutation, how you can solve it. Here also the same thing. So 259, you can use it. 259, all the three here. 259, you can use it here. If you have used all the, like one of the three here, now you're left with only two values, right? So 3 into 2. Similarly, for this case, 3 into 2. For this case, it will be 2 into 2 because you can't use 0 here. Again, 2 into 2, sorry, 3 into 2, 2 into 2. Here also 2 into 2. So here it is 6, 6, 4, 6, 4, 4. Okay, so this is like 12, 18, 22, 26, and 30. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move to the next question now. So in between, I'll just, so somebody was asking the graded assignment question. So I've just went through that question. I guess that was a question where the question was 6 people has watched a movie, some movie they have watched it, and an analyst wishes to ask each people whether they like the movie or not. Okay, each people can answer those question or refuse to answer. I guess the same question we have discussed, I guess in one of the session, where either you can answer it or not answer. In answering, you have two options. Okay, either you liked it or not. So basically, you all together you have three options. Okay, each student or each people has three options. Either they have liked or not liked, or they have refused to answer. So basically, you have three options. So 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So basically, like 3 to the power 6, whatever the answer you're getting, that will be the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. So all the solution has been given here. So this is the next question. Just think of, let me know by 6:42. So here the same question, how many 4-digit number can be formed without repetition such that it is not divisible by 4? Okay, so this is pretty simple. I don't think so that will take even 1 minute, but okay. Just take it 3 minutes. Just read it and then try to solve it. Are you able to see my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I have a doubt regarding the graded assignment of EMQ, sir.
Okay, we'll discuss it. Just
No,
tell me
sir,
the question.
actually, I have submitted that EMQ question of week 5, but it was not showing the number, sir. Marks were not showing.
Okay, so maybe the marks is not updated yet, so it will be done. Don't worry
I-
about that.
I've mailed to the support team, but they have not responded. That's
Yeah,
why.
it will be done. Don't worry about that. So the marks will be updated maybe in a day or two. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt in the very first question that we have discussed in today's class, sir.
Okay. What's the doubt? Okay, let people solve it. You can, till that time you can just ask me what's your doubt there?
Sir, for permutation, we have discussed the following steps, sir. 1, 4, 5, 7. So is it opposite for combinatoric, sir? For combination, sir?
For combination, is it opposite? What does that mean?
That means it is not simultaneous. Order is not important.
No. For combination, order, you can say that order is not important. Okay, for combination, you can say, because you just have to choose the value, so order doesn't matter. But simultaneously, you have to, like, most of the time you'll be doing it simultaneously. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
If they give the word select means we have to go for combination.
Yeah, if you just have to select it, then that means combination. If we have talking about if there the concept of arrangement is been used, then you have to go for permutation. But if you are getting confused, don't think of permutation as or combination. You can just solve it with the basic approach.
Okay, sir.
So if you have to make a 4-digit number, right? If you have to make it a 4-digit number there, and the repetition is not been allowed, right? That means what the order matters there. Okay. And you just have to, and if you have been given, so the same question, right? Where the arranging was important. So if so you have chosen out the value, but the arranging was important. That means you are doing some type of a permutation, right? Where the factorial is in use. But you have to example, like you have been given 10 dot point and then you have to make a straight line. Okay. So there you just have to take out two dot, because every time the two dots will be connected, a straight line will be done. So there you just have to take out two values, like the combination. You don't have to arrange those things, right? We'll in the next question we'll talk about the combination. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Can
Yeah.
you give me an example
Sir, I had a
where
doubt.
simultaneously is not happening?
Like you have been given, so you have some.
All the examples given are simultaneous. We haven't
You
come
have
up
some n number of t-shirts. and if you are just how many like so and type of t-shirts you have, and if somebody has to just wear one t-shirt, so in how many ways he can, so that is not simultaneous. You can't be wearing all the at a time, right?
I am
You
not
just have
clear.
to.
Can you repeat, please?
What I'm trying to say is, you if somebody has n number of t-shirts, okay, and if you have to just choose one out of that, right? So it's like not simultaneous, right? It's like one you'll be selecting. So how many types, in how many ways you can just wear a t-shirt, right? Or if you have n t-shirts, so n ways, right? You're not doing and you're not wearing all at a time, correct?
Okay.
So
Are you
there
saying
it's not
mutually
simultaneous, like
exclusive? Does it have anything to do with the mutual exclusion?
What? Can you repeat it?
Does it have
Mutual
anything to
exclusion
do
is
with
a
the
different concept, right?
exclusion?
Mutual exclusion is a different concept, right? So that you will be reading in the probabilities thing, right?
So I think it is applicable here. If you are allow me to speak, others
Yeah,
are
you
not
can.
allowed. That is why you are saying it is not simultaneous choice.
No, you can.
If you could come with simple problem where simultaneous is not applicable, it will be easier.
Okay.
Just to
Let me
example,
think.
like suppose we, just our example, we had book and cover sheet, right? Different colors.
See, all the problems are all simultaneous.
No, but there were
We don't
different
come across
colors.
a situation where we have to choose non-simultaneous. So we really don't know what it is unless we attempt a problem and fail.
Give me 1 second. I'll just think of.
Take your time before the session is over.
Yeah.
I have a example in my mind. Can I speak it right now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so this was in the EMQ of week 5, if you remember. So there was a question. I remember that out of like 10 people in an analytics team, only 5, the first 5 members who complete the task, they get rewarded, right? With the same kind of award. So you will tell us that here order matters, but the first 5 people who complete it, see, we are giving the same kind of award to them, right? So here order doesn't matter, like the hierarchical way of ordering, like first prize, second prize, or third prize, it doesn't matter here. So I
Yeah,
think this will be
exactly.
a
There is no sort of place that someone will get first prize, someone will get second prize.
yeah. So like the 5 of the awards, they are same, right? So we can say that this is a case of like non-simultaneous.
Not convincing.
How did you relate order and that simultaneous and non-simultaneous?
Oh, no, sorry.
No, that is a different example. I guess you
I'll-
gave the
I'll-
example where the
I'll give
order
you
is not.
No, there was another one in my mind. The code one, if you remember, the code A and code B, there was a question, right?
So the
It's the same, actually the same question almost.
simple example for
Yeah.
non-simultaneous
Sir,
would be
sir,
tracking a coin.
just a minute. Sir just said a word about mutually exclusive events. So we can take this discussion to coins where we toss a coin and we
Yes,
get head
exactly.
and tail. So like possibility of event of getting both head and tail together. So we can say that is like not a simultaneous event, or it will never happen again. Is it correct?
Yes.
So whatever you have said is correct. Mutually exclusive, like you can't have two, like you can't have head or
Simultaneous
tail
events.
at one event.
Yes.
My doubt is usage of the word simultaneous in these problems. If somebody gives a question saying that 10 tosses, what are the possible outcome? Now, should I say it is a simultaneous event occurring or non-simultaneous event? The classification of what type of event?
But it depends upon the question. What is the question demand?
Yeah,
Like
most of
it
these
is
EMQ questions, we are expected to choose whether it is a simultaneous or non-simultaneous. We
Yeah,
all
we are having problem trying to choose that because sometimes it looks like it's non-simultaneous. It's like a
cannot
toss-up.
clear what you have in mind when you are asked the question.
That's what he's saying. All the events are simultaneous only.
Then why did you put that as an option?
Sometimes, see, sometimes simultaneous and non-simultaneous may be irrelevant.
Yes.
To the task. So during that situation, you shouldn't use any of those answer keys.
But since it is there, we are tempted to answer.
Yeah, it might be a bit confusing, but we did
That's
encounter.
precisely the reason why I asked. I haven't come across any problem where there is a choice of a non-simultaneous.
No, non-simultaneous, one good example could be, let's say there are two-step coding, two-step password procedures. So once, let's say, first time you have to key in 3 digits, and then after that is okay, then the second step. So if such type of problems comes, then it is non-simultaneous.
That is a sequential event, right?
That is non-simultaneous.
No, but now the kind of a questions they are framing it, they will ask in step 1, there may be 1,000 methods. Step 2, there may be another 500 methods. Right?
Yes.
Now, when the question is asked, is the event happening simultaneously? Now, what do I do?
Here, if they ask step 1 and step 2 combined, then they are non-simultaneous. If they ask for step 1 alone, that will be simultaneous.
No, the questions are never asked very specifically.
No,
if you look at all the EME questions,
Yeah, it's. I just want to interject that there was another question in graded assignment 5 that there were 30 students and first 3 students will be awarded. So I wasn't sure whether they were taking the orders or they were not taking the order. I took it without the order, like I'm just doing the normal permutation, but instead I got a wrong answer. I saw it was like a combination problem. So it's
why are you bringing this order to the simultaneous event?
Ordering is not
not simultaneous. It's not a question of simultaneous. It's like the question of whether it is the order or whether.
That's why your comment argument was out of the context the discussion was going on.
Yes. My question is, I'm yet to find out a valid problem where the non-simultaneous is the answer.
That's true.
Yeah. I have an example for that.
Please.
If we toss more than one coin, then we will get output which can be simultaneous, that 2 heads, 2 tails, like that. If we toss only one coin, we'll get output as head or tail, which is not simultaneous.
That basically is a mutually exclusive. Yeah, so not simultaneous.
Yeah, I think
we have to be clear about what are we talking as an event.
Yep, partially right, because let's say when we toss only one coin, then let's say we toss 2 coins, one after the other. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. You please go ahead.
Speak? So we can paraphrase the events happening simultaneously or not.
I think.
Yeah, so maybe see,
events are occurring simultaneously or not, because as rightly mentioned by you, the example for password also, where 2 alphabets, 2 numbers, then another VIP password, because there were 2 events which were happening, so they were not happening simultaneously. Similarly, if something which is not happening, 2 events are happening which are not simultaneous.
No, the word simultaneous itself is a very vague thing.
No, so in choosing the password also, whatever he has said, like one event was choosing 2 digits, right? That event itself is not simultaneous. Are you getting me? So if you have to make a password of 4 digits, this is what you have said, and 2
digits and 3 alphabets. That
correct.
Was VIP and like suppose something like
that
a number plate and a password. Then multiple.
Actually, there is one example. If you can find,
there is one question in
EMQ. Pattern A and pattern B. Like pattern A says
pattern A,
that
pattern
first
B,
are
the last question of EMQ week 5.
Can I put some view on this? If we say 2 events are simultaneous, one event does not affect another event. If it is not simultaneous, the outcome of the second event depends on the first event.
Yes, that is what dependent and independent.
Correct. Now, if I have a 4-digit number to be formed without a repetition, the number of choices for the first digit is independent of the second. But the choices for the second is dependent on the first.
So
if I look at the event as the choice of options available for each digit by digit, they are sequential, they are non-simultaneous. If I look at combining all of the together as an event, forming a 4-digit as an event, not filling each individual digits, then it becomes simultaneous.
But then if you compare the counting principle, then it is a one event.
Yeah, it will be sequential. It will be
Yeah, it's a sequential. It's a one event, right?
So here, what we are saying is we are focusing on what is the event. Is that number of 4 digits or choice of each digit? Then it becomes. So it's a matter of what you are having in your mind when you ask this question. Is the event happening simultaneously or not?
Correct. Yeah, somebody can think of
Bhaskar sir,
just
I have
choosing one digit can be a like not simultaneous, but
yes,
if you're just forming a 4-digit number, that will always be a simultaneous, because you can't put like you have to take 4 digits at a time to make a 4-digit number, right?
Right
So
now, when you
it
are doing
depends
this,
on event to event. So whenever you are asked the question, I guess it all depends on what they are trying to ask it. Like whatever we have discussed. Yeah, go ahead.
I have one more. Take the current example that we are having, 4-digit number without a repetition. Each digit by digit we compute, so it is non-simultaneous.
Yeah,
if it is with the repetition,
again they are simultaneous.
It will be simultaneous because one doesn't affect the other. So it will be just a factorial of 9, for factorial of available digits. I mean, power of the available power of the.
Sir, I have a view.
Right?
I have a view on
Otherwise,
this.
it becomes a factorial with maybe restrictions, without a restriction. So it becomes sequential. So this itself could properly. I mean, I really don't know. This is my interpretation. I'm not expecting everybody to have the same.
Okay, I have a view on this. Okay, let's say it is a simultaneous, right? We will be doing the multiplication operation, like and will be the keyword. If it is non-simultaneous, we will be doing the OR operation, which is addition.
Yeah, correct. So whatever.
Correct.
So this.
Correct.
So my perspective is the same. Like,
but
what
my
about
point is, even a multiple addition of the same number will be used as a multiplication.
Bhaskar sir.
Correct.
So the first thing I was saying is, so the same thing I was trying to say is, if you have like n t-shirt, and then if you have to just choose out the t-shirt, like how many combination of t-shirt that you can like wear is like n only, right? So that basically is a non-simultaneous.
Vishal sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if we are basically just talking about with a view of and or, then we are reducing the scope of this simultaneous events. It is, I think, a very big. What Bhaskaran sir was saying, sir, I want to add something, sir. Suppose you toss a coin and you roll a dice at the same time. Possibility of getting a tail and a possibility of getting a number 7. Do you think it is a simultaneous event?
It is, because it's not affecting anything else. The choice of the outcome of a coin is not affecting the outcome of the dice.
But dice cannot have a 7 number, sir.
No, I can choose. I can toss first and then throw the die, or I can do it reverse. It doesn't matter. But choosing a digit where there is no repetition, the choices for the first digit and the choices for the second digit are different. So it cannot be simultaneous.
But it is still simultaneous, because the first digit would not repeat in the second digit. So the second digit is dependent on the first digit.
That is exactly why I'm saying that is a sequential.
That would be simultaneous.
Unless you fill the first digit, like take the example, 0 cannot be in the first digit, in a 4-digit with the. So unless I fill the first digit, I don't know how many choices I got for the second.
No, I think the simultaneous, that particular word is quite misleading to us.
It is. No, it's a great topic. It's a great topic. Even Einstein failed to understand what is simultaneous here is different from a simultaneous in another cosmos.
Yeah, in the normal parlance, what we use, I mean, the simultaneous word that we use is different from the context we are using here.
Correct.
What here it means should be the result as such. So when you say 4-digit number, a 4-digit number is all the 4 digits must be there simultaneously. Only then it is a 4-digit number.
No, the question is asking what are the steps that we are going to use.
The steps are
we
not
using
simultaneous.
are they simultaneous or not?
No, steps are not simultaneous, but the 4 digits appearing together are simultaneous.
That is the end.
That's
the
okay.
end.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess see for this course,
Hmm.
I guess whoever has made this, I don't know who. So the exact word they would have used is whether you are using the condition and on or. I guess that should be a correct way to write it, not the simultaneous or the non-simultaneous. I also agree with you. Yeah, correct.
Some explanation or somebody somewhere in a lecture can explain so that we know what is your meaning of the word usage of these words.
Because this word itself is not been used by professor, so the person who has created this has something in their mind, like they would have.
That's why we are worried about.
Correct. Okay, so we'll just try to correct it. Maybe I'll discuss with Prashant and other people, and then I'll try to clarify. But this type of questions, this word itself will not be there anywhere in the quizzes and all that. I can assure you. But I'll talk to them, and yeah.
This is not the only thing for us.
Yeah. No. I am getting you. I'm getting you. I also understood the concept. Like it should be mentioned as whether you are using the concept of and or are, like the addition counting or the multiplication type of counting that you are trying to use it to solve this type of a problem. This is what it should be mentioned.
Let's go ahead with the rest of the topic. This will keep.
Yes, so that's what I was saying. So simultaneous, this concept is more greater than this and or concept.
I know.
Correct. So that's why here it should be mentioned specifically whether you are using the addition counting or the multiplication. That should be the exact word to go with. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Thanks for the good discussion. Okay. So I guess this is pretty simple. So whatever we have calculated in the first step, so the whole 4-digit number, and then you will just subtract the number that were divisible by 4. I guess that was 30. And the number that you have got in the starting was 96. So the answer should be 66. So basically 96 was the number. The whole number of 4 digits was 96. And the number of 4 digits divisible by 4 was 30, I guess. So the answer should be 66. That's not divisible. Correct?
96
Yes,
sir. 96
Okay. Let's move to the next question.
सर ये बंदा सर ज्वाइन हुआ है सर.
हेलो सर 96 आया कैसे?
पूरा स्टार्टिंग से एक लेक्चर.
भाई तुम लेक्चर भाई तुम स्टार्टिंग से ज्वाइन हो गए भाई.
हाँ.
Okay, so let's
how 96 will come.
Okay, 96, sir. You just have to, so you have 5 digit, right? 4 digit you have to make out of 5 digit, right? So you can't take, so this was basically 0, 2, 4, 5 and 9, right? So you can't take 0 here. So you're left with 4 here. And again, you're left with 4 here. You're left with 3 and 2. This is what you have to make it. I guess we have discussed it in the starting. So the first question that we have solved was the number of digits that you can make out. Okay, so the number of 4-digit number that you can make from this 5 given digit. Okay, you can just go through and scroll to the, like in the starting 10 minutes, we have discussed the same thing. Let's move to the second question. I guess we are almost done with that. So here also, so this you can just think of as one as and one as or condition. Okay, the first is and condition and the second one is or condition, and then you can choose it. So here it has been given that for the final selection of the World Cup squad that we have won already and consisting of 4 players are to be selected from a group of 10 players. Okay, and the squad to be selected such that 2 players X and Y will either be selected together or not. Now, what is the question? So from the given list of the options that you have to choose out applicable for the selection of the player. Okay, so you have to select the player from for the World Cup squad, and the condition has been given here. And I can write it here. This is the and condition, and this is the or condition that you have to. So which of the following options that will be helpful to do this question? So just take 2-3 minutes, just think of, and then we'll discuss it. So 4 players has to be selected out of group of 10 players. Okay, and there is a condition that has been given: 2 players XY will either be selected together or it will not. They will not. Both of them will not be selected. Okay, 4 players has to be selected out of 10, and out of this 4, XY are 2 people, and either XY can be selected together or not. Okay, these are the conditions that have been given to you. Now you have to tell me, out of this 8, which all are the conditions that we'll be using. So 1 is correct, right? And you'll be using, that is sorted. With replacement or without replacement? Can you use the same player twice? No, right? If you're choosing, you can't choose Virat Kohli twice.
Without replacement, sir.
Without replacement. Okay. Now, what about the order matters or order doesn't matter?
No, order
Doesn't matter.
Either you select Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli, or you select Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma. That doesn't matter. Both the players are selected. That's it. Okay, so the order doesn't matter here. And what about the permutation?
Combination
is used.
Combination, right? Because you have to choose out, right? You
These are
don't have
not
to arrange
divisible.
the players. Okay, so I guess this is simple. So using the concept and first of all, then without replacement, then order doesn't matter, because order doesn't matter basically in selecting the people, and then combination is being used here. Okay, is it done? Is it sorted? You have already understood this question or not?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Sir, how is combination used?
How
Sir,
combination?
here
4 out of 10. We have to choose
Because
4 out of 10.
out of
That's why
10 people,
combination.
you have to choose out 4 people, right? So if you have to just choose it, you don't have to arrange it, right? You just have to, they haven't asked you what are the number of arrangement that you can make out. Okay, they have just asked you, out of the 10 people, you have to choose 4 people. Okay, the condition has been given, other condition, that is fine. But first condition is what? You have to choose from 10 players, you have to choose say 4 players for the World Cup squad. Okay, so 10C4. Correct. So the combination is used. Combination is been used, not permutation. You don't have to arrange those 4. Okay. Is it clear?
Sir, sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, here both the cases are there, no, sir. That both together be selected, or both are not together, or not selected, no, sir. So there are 2 cases, no, sir. One is 8C2 and another is 8C4. So we are adding, no, sir. So either both of them are selected and we have to select only 2 players from 8, or we do not consider that 2 players and we are selecting 4 from the 8. So we are getting or also, no, sir. So it should be both permutation combination.
No. What is permutation? Permutation is arranging people, right? It's not dealt with what you are trying to say. See, permutation is what you have to make a 4-digit number, right? So the 4-digit number, if you are selecting 1, 2, 3, 4, or you are selecting 2, 3, 1, 4. So these 2 are different, right? But if you just have to, from this 0 to 9, if you just have to select 4-digit number, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, or you choose it 2, 3, 1, 4. Both are same. Basically, you are just choosing out 4 digits from the 10, from 0 to 9. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir. Sir, but second point will also come, no, sir. Second point.
Which second point?
Sir, selection of players will not occur simultaneously. There is or condition, no, sir.
No, see. Please mute yourself.
Anuja, mute yourself.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So see, all together you have to select how many players? 4 players, right? So the selection of the players for the World Cup squad is what? 4 players you have to select, right?
Correct? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here you'll be using the condition of what and, or so forget this word simultaneous or not simultaneous. You just think of, so the concept and you'll be, so why you are getting confused? I don't know why you're getting confused in this.
Sir, because there are 2 cases, no, sir. One is one we get 8C2, and if we consider that both the players are selected and we are selecting from the remaining players.
So those are the conditions that you are using. Those are the conditions that you are using. But you are choosing 4 players, right? Those are the conditions that you are using, not the separate thing that you are choosing out.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Correct?
Clear, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now the question is, in how many ways can the squad be selected? If both X and Y are included in the squad, what is the number?
I am getting 28.
8C2. 8C2.
Getting 28.
8C2 is not 22, but okay, let everyone
28,
try
sir,
this.
28.
Okay, let everyone try
28.
this. Yeah.
28.
So 28 is 28. 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 28 is 28.
आधा घंटा आगे একটা মিস কল হয়েছিল।
सर इसमें जो आपने बोला उसमें कॉम्बिनेशन लगेगा ना, परमुटेशन नहीं?
हाँ कॉम्बिनेशन लगेगा क्योंकि तुम्हें बस सेलेक्ट करना है ना, 10 में से 4 को सेलेक्ट करना।
तो परमुटेशन लगता है कब, जैसे जब हमको वो बहुत सारे उसमें चेक करना होगा ना, मतलब
परमुटेशन चूज करके फिर तुम्हें अरेंज भी करना है, चूज करके यू हैव टू अरेंज आल्सो।
अरेंज करना है।
हियर देयर इज नो अरेंज नहीं करना है तुम्हें, कुछ भी अरेंज नहीं करना। या तो 4 प्लेयर ले लिया बस खत्म। अब वो कुछ अरेंजमेंट में है, उसमें तो कुछ रैंकिंग वैंकिंग का तो मतलब नहीं है इसमें, है ना। सो वी जस्ट हैव टू चूज आउट 10, 4 आउट ऑफ 10, दैट्स इट। सो दिस इज लाइक अ simple case of combination. In the next question, in how many ways can a squad be selected if both x and y should be included? So 2 players are there, that you should be so 4 players should be selected, right? And out of this 4, 2 are fixed already. So x and y is already fixed. Now you're left with what? You're left with 2 players that you have to select, correct? And if you have already 10 players, out of that 2 player has been selected. Now you're left with 8 players. Out of 8, you have to select 2, correct? So this is basically 8C2. Any 2 combination that you have to choose. Any 2 you can choose out, right? So this is basically 8C2. Is it clear? Either you're selecting AB or
Yes,
BA.
sir.
Both are same, okay? And if this was a permutation, then AB, BA are both are different. Because, correct? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the answer should be 8C2. Whatever the answer, 8 into 7 by 2. So it should be 28.
28, sir.
So x and y can't go together, right? In this case.
Here it has been written, can be squared, select both x and y are included.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, its formula is n factorial upon r factorial upon n minus r factorial. Yes.
Yeah, but then you have to include both, no? Both the option, either they both are selected or not.
No. So here this is the half question, right? Here
Okay. I missed it. Okay.
May I just ask you a question?
सर हम बना लिए थे इसका आंसर, बट थोड़ा ध्यान से करीबन 2 से डिवाइड करना है।
2 से डिवाइड, नो
8 फैक्टोरियल मतलब भूल गए थे सर, 8 फैक्टोरियल भूल गए थे हम।
हाँ, so 8 factorial upon 2 into 6, so that
2 into
basically
6
6
factorial,
will
6
get as
factorial,
into 7 by 2. Okay, this way is 28. Any problem? Anyone?
Yeah.
I don't
See, can you identify what's wrong with my approach? I thought it was 10C3.
10C3.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
10C3, why? So out of 10, you are selecting 3. Why?
Yeah, because 2 are considered to be 1, because they go together. Two players are considered to be 1, because so either you select X or Y, obviously the other guy will be there along.
Can I tell you what is wrong?
Okay,
yeah.
So but why are you selecting
you
from
put
10
X and
people?
Y together as a one lot, right?
Okay, one lot. Okay.
If that lot is not selected, then you will end up with only 9 players, for 3 players.
You're left with how many? You're left with 8 players, right?
You got it?
You're left with 8
You are
players,
assuming
right?
that, yes. No,
okay. All right.
You're left with 8 players, right? You're not left with 9 players. Basically, you're left with 10 players. 8 players. Yeah.
So for the first case, if you want to find the answer will be 10C4 minus 8C2, right? For the first case.
No.
10C4 minus 8C2 for the first case. For the last question.
This question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll go there. So the next question is, I guess, the same. In how many ways can squad be selected where X is not included?
70.
X and Y, right?
X is not included.
Only X.
I guess 70.
It will be less, sir, more than 70, sir, I think.
Answer will be
70, sir. 70 is your answer.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
X 70.
No. How have you solved that?
Sir, if X is not included, then Y will also not get included, sir.
That's correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was my question.
Yeah. If X is not included, then Y will also be not included, because in the problem it has been given the squad to be selected such a way that either they are selected, XY is going together, or they're not, like XY bar. Okay.
So 10C8.
10C8 is correct. 10C8 or what? 10C?
8C4, sir. 8C4.
8C4. Sir, 8C4, sir.
8C4.
10C8 is same, right? Again, 28 only.
Sir, 8C4, sir, because X, if
8C4.
X is not selected, then Y also not should be selected, sir.
8C4 because X and Y are not selected. Like it should not be there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It should
Yes.
not be there, but you have to fill in 4 options out of 8 because XY can't be there. So now you're left with 8 options and you have to fill in 4 places. So 8C4 should be correct. Any problem anyone have?
No, sir.
No.
Just
No,
take
sir.
your time, sink in, take your time. I'll just wait for 2 minutes. I'll have a
सर
sip of water.
मेरे अप्रोच में गलती क्या था, मतलब 10C8 जैसे हम सोचे कि जब वो दोनों ही नहीं थे तो खाली हो गए सर उस जगह ना।
10C8 this is what you have thought of? ये सोचा है
सर
आपने?
X और Y, हाँ X और Y तो वहाँ है नहीं, तो वहाँ तो जगह भी खाली हो गई उसका।
Sorry.
So 10C8 is like you're selecting 8 people out of 10, right?
हमें सिर्फ 4 लोग ही चाहिए। हमें सिर्फ 4 लोगों को ही सिलेक्ट करना है, 8 लोगों को सिलेक्ट नहीं करना है।
We have to just select 4 people, right? We have to select 4 people.
And even we don't have 10 total क्योंकि XY तो है ही ना।
If you are excluding XY, you're not even left with 10. You're left with 8 only.
Yes, sir. अच्छा, thank you, sir.
Got it right?
गलती हो गई। Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is the whole problem for the selection. Now you're left with the squad is okay. So this is pretty simple, right? You just have to add it. Both the cases, whatever you have got it. Excuse me. Just have a 2-minute break and then we'll start with just solve this question. Okay, second one.
Sir, 98, sir.
Yeah, 98 is correct. So yeah, 98 is correct. So 28 you have got it right in the starting.
28 plus
28
70.
plus 78. Yeah, correct. So it should be 98. So 28 was the condition where both of them are selected, right? And 70 is the condition where none of the two are selected.
Sir. Yeah.
None.
Hello.
And this is for both.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can it be like 10C4 because for 4 places we are selecting 10 people.
10C4.
10C4. I had a doubt. Like, will that be the answer or?
So this is the condition where you are.
For 4 players, we are selecting a group from the group of 10, so that all the squad will be selected.
Okay, so if you have to just. What is the value that you are getting? 10C4, what's the value?
Sir, what does this squad mean, sir? Is this a squad of 2 people or entire group, sir? 4 people?
No, it's a squad of 4 people, right?
Okay.
Okay, let me, I guess, there if you are just choosing 10C4, right? I guess some of the more condition you are choosing out because here you have to just, so some conditions can be there, right? Where only X has been selected, right? There can be some conditions where only Y has been selected. Those conditions you have to remove, correct?
Okay. Understood.
So see, you already know that X can't go alone. Yeah. Y also can't go alone. Okay, both should go like together or they should not be there. So yeah, so some conditions you have to remove out. Like 10C4 you can just write it, but you have to remove some condition where X is going alone and Y is going alone. Okay, those conditions you have to pull out. Okay, then you'll be left with the correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, you
Now this
said
is
sir, you
yeah,
said
yeah.
X and Y going alone, sir, but they will always go together only, no, sir.
No. If somebody's he asked why can't 10C4 can be the answer. I told 10C4 minus you have to subtract some conditions where X is going alone, X alone minus Y alone. So this should be the answer.
Sir,
10C4
can
can't be
you
the answer.
okay, sir, can you please solve this question only, sir? In how many ways the squad will be selected, sir?
You already know that, right? So we have already selected, right? Calculated where XY is going together and XY bar.
Okay, okay.
So XY going together was what? I guess 28. That was basically what was the condition? 8C2 or what? 8C2, right? 8C2.
And then
again,
it's C4.
yeah, here it's 8C4. So it is 70, right? So both you have to add 98. And if you just calculate by this method, also you'll get the same. I guess 10C2 is how much? 10 into 4 into 210, right? And then you have to select some of the condition where X is going alone.
Yeah.
If you just choose out if X is going alone, so X is been fixed, right? And then you are left with what? 9, and you have to select 3. So 9C3, and then again the same thing.
Okay, sir.
Correct?
Okay.
Hello,
got
sir.
confused with this
Yeah.
alone
Hello,
part,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
Yeah,
in this case, if we are stating that X is going alone, so we have to remove Y also, na?
No. Yeah, you are correct. So
in
if
that
you'll
case,
just
the
solve,
selection will be 8C3. If X
okay,
is
so this
alone,
is
then we are considering X and we are not considering Y.
yeah, you are correct. But what I was trying to say is different. Like what I was saying is a different thing. What you are trying to say is totally correct. So, I guess you are talking about this question where X can't be going alone, right? X can't go alone because it has been mentioned in the question itself, right? This is what you are trying
Yes,
to
sir.
say. Yeah, you are correct. X can't go alone. No, this is a different thing. So somebody is saying that 10C to Y, 10C4 is not the correct option because you have to remove some of the options, like some of the condition where X is going alone and Y is going on. Okay, I guess this is fine.
Yeah, sir. I am stating the same. X is going alone means Y is not with X, right? If you are Y is not there. So Y is not there means we have to select a group of people from 8 only. Select 2 players from 8 only because Y is not there. So we have to select 3 people out of 8. Not 9 out of not 3 out of 9.
In that case, also Y will be not there because you're selecting
We
8.
have to select 4 out of 8 now.
Okay, that's a different. I guess leave that because again.
Yes, sir. That will create more confusion.
Yeah,
More
it's really confusing. Yeah.
Traditional way is better.
Yeah. Okay, let's go there. This problem, and again you have to think it as a and an or. Take your time, just read it out, and then I'll just come. 723. We'll start by 727. Yeah, I guess what she was saying is correct. Yeah. 8C3 should be subtracted. Correct. Because got it. So if you are doing it like what was the value? It was give me 1 second. So we are trying to say 10C4 minus X alone. So it should be 8C3 minus 8C3. So this is what? This is 10C2
10.
10, right? And what is 8 into 7 into 6 by 6? This is 56 minus 56. So 210 minus 112. So this should be 98. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you are saying is correct. Let's go here. We'll start solving this question. So this is the last question for today's session. Just think of this.
Sir, so basically, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, so basically, in the above question, sir, you took two conditions. X, if X will not go, and the second one was if Y will not go. And in both the conditions, there was if X will not go, then Y will also not go. And
See,
if Y
minus
will not go,
X
then X will
alone
also not go.
and minus Y alone. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what you are trying to say is, if X is alone, you can't take. See, basically, you have to remove Y also.
Sir, I understood, sir, what you said. Sir,
Because if you are just taking Y also, if you are choosing 10C3, that means Y can also come. So you have to remove Y because X should be correct. And here also you have to do the same thing. So that's why
correct.
I guess not 9C3, basically 8C3.
That's why, sir, I asked you to. That's why I asked you to calculate this. Explain this how you calculated, because the answer was not matching at that time, sir. It
now
was
it is clear, right? Is it clear
yes, sir,
now?
now it is clear. Yes. Sir.
Okay.
So do we need to write the answer, sir, for this question?
Yeah, you can just write it in the chat box. I guess okay, let's read it out. 3 distinct award. Okay, so here the order will matter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this would be a combination because you have to arrange it, so it's a permutation.
1,
Is it clear?
3, 5, and 7.
3 won't be there. 3 is not there.
Sir, 1, 4.
4 is correct.
Sir, 5.
5 is correct.
And
permutation is correct, and then
7.
end is.
Yeah, 7. Sir.
Okay, so basically
Sir,
3.
why 3? The why 4?
Yeah.
Replacement
3 is not there.
3 won't be there. 3 is not. 3 नहीं है.
3
नहीं
नहीं है पता है.
क्यों नहीं होगा? क्यों नहीं? Replacement
Because
तो हो जाना इसमें देखिए.
One people can't get both the award. So all the 3 awards should be going to the 3 different people. One people can't get all the 3 awards. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why did you choose permutation?
So
In this case, we have to choose the 3 awards, right?
Yeah, you have to choose. Basically, you have to choose and then arrange also, correct or not?
Arrange, yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, so if
Sir,
you have
how
to arrange it.
Can you explain it?
Okay, I'll explain it. So first, let me read out the question. 3 different award, say flower. Okay, so whatever the award it is, has to be distributed among 6 students from A to F, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, if award 1 can be given to either A or F1. So if, let's for example, I'm saying, so 1 is flower, chocolate, and toy. If chocolate can be given to either A or F, and toy can be given only to A, C, or F. Okay. Note that one award can be given to only one person. So if they have written itself directly, that means it's a without replacement. Okay. It's clear, right? So here it has been mentioned. One award can go only to one student, can't go to both, like 2 or 3 students. So from the given list.
Sorry for that.
What
arrange
How order matters, sir.
Order matters तो क्या मालूम, but without the with replacement वाला समझ में नहीं आ रहा था एकदम.
क्या समझ नहीं आया?
Replacement का क्या मतलब मेरे ख्याल से with replacement होना चाहिए. Replace तो हो सकता है ना?
Replace कैसे? Okay.
अगर सारे अवार्ड सेम होते तो रिप्लेस होता कि किसी को अगर सारे फ्लावर्स दे रहे होते तो ये होता कि किसी को भी कोई भी फ्लावर मिल जाए, देयर इज रिप्लेसमेंट का कोई मतलब नहीं है, मतलब सॉरी रिप्लेस हो सकता है ये फ्लावर इसको मिल जाए.
Without replacement is obvious in the question itself, because they say one award can be given to only one student.
Correct.
Replacement.
Yeah, it has been mentioned.
Yeah, but order matters. How do you explain that?
The order matters. See, if let's for example A is getting chocolate, and F is getting toy. Okay, or if you are writing FA, F is getting chocolate and A is getting toy. These two are different, right?
Yeah.
So here order matters, right?
Okay.
You can just
isn't
think
that
of as A is getting the first prize and F is
okay?
getting the second prize. So it
So
is
it is
not same as FA.
okay. No. So this is different from grouping. Like three get awards. Such it's not like that. The word order doesn't matter.
The
See,
awards are distinct. The awards are distinct, so it will be
Yeah, awards are distinct here. Yeah.
okay. All right.
Individual is distinct. Award is also identifiable.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So now here basically, what are the conditions that is given? So the first, okay. So this is clear. Now let's move to the second question. So the second question is, so all the condition has been given, 3 distinct awards, say flower, book, chocolate and toys are to be distributed among the 6 people. And if chocolate can be given to A or F, okay, or toy can be given to ACF, in how many ways can the award be given to the students? Okay, can you tell me the number? In how many ways can the award be given to the students? Take your time. I'll just take.
Sir,
3-4
I just
minutes.
have a confusion with the question, sir. Only 3 awards will be distributed among 6 students.
Yes.
So, sir, only 3 students will get awards. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's 6P3. It's 6P3.
6P3.
Yeah.
No, there are other conditions also, right? Like chocolate can be given either to A or F. So other conditions
toy
also
also.
been given, right? So this chocolate can't go to the other people except A.
It's actually 2P1 is for the condition where
See, basically
chocolates
you
are
have to
given.
fill in
2P1.
3 box. You have to fill in, right? 3 boxes there. These are box for flower. You can think of this for chocolate and this for what? Toys. The 3 box should be filled in, right? So the flower, how many of the 6 can get flower?
2.
All 6. No. After
Is it better we start with the conditions first so we can like?
You are
correct.
You should
So
start
let's
with the
start with.
constraints.
Yeah, let's start with
Yes,
what
sir,
are the
that's better.
chocolate, toys, and flower. Chocolate. So chocolate, you already know that either A or F can be here, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 2 condition.
It's chocolate.
Yeah, if chocolate can be given to only A or F. So A can be given to chocolate or F can be given. Now, toys.
It's
ACF.
toys is also A and F.
3 conditions.
Not 3, 2 only, right?
2
conditions,
sir. It's A and F.
C or F.
But
C or F,
if one of the two, if one
A
of
and
the
F
two
is one.
has, correct. So one of the two has got the chocolate. Now you're left with only 2, correct?
Yes, sir.
2.
सर यहाँ पे 2 ही होगा ना.
हाँ, that's why I've written 2 only.
2 कैसे होगा सर?
2.
यहाँ एक को तो मिल ही चुका चॉकलेट ना, तो उसको वापस तो मिलेगा नहीं, नीचे लिखा हुआ है क्वेश्चन में.
Correct. And now for flower, what? How many conditions? How many can got number of ways to give flower bouquet?
4 ways.
4.
Because chocolate or toy 2 को मिल गया. Now you are left with 4. Correct? Is it clear or not?
No,
yes.
So how 4? I didn't get it.
No, because one of the 2 would have got chocolate. One of the here 3 would have got toys. So now you are left with how many people? So out of this 6, 2 has already got, right? Now you are left with what? 4 people can fill in this, right? 4 people can get this. Either, let's for example, A has got this, F has got this, right? Now you are left with either C can get this, B can get this, E can get this, and D can get this, right? So 4 people can get this, right? So 4 people, 4 arrangement can be there, 4, 2, 2. So you are left with how many? What are the whole conditions? 8. Sorry, 16.
अच्छा हाँ मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You mentioned that if one student can get any other awards, no, sir?
No, one student can get only one award. So it has been written, right? One award can be given to only one student.
They said one
That
award
is
can
if-
be awarded to only one student. But
But the reverse
Sir,
is
if the
right.
means he can get both chocolates and toys, no, sir.
He's
What?
right.
What?
He's right. He's
He
saying
can get
one student can get 2 awards.
chocolates and toys, no, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, in this 16 ways, does this 16 ways contain such case like if A get chocolate, then A will not get toys?
See, you can just think of this problem as there is some 3 position that has to be filled in. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If 3 position has to be filled in, correct? So how
Yes,
can
sir.
one people can get 2 positions? It can't be possible, right?
Yes, sir. Possible.
So if somebody would have made this question, they would have just in a similar way. If there is a 3 position, they have just changed it to the flower, chocolate, and toys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Important.
Sir, if someone gets C in the second case of A, C, F, then in fourth case C won't be there.
C won't be there. Then if A has been given the first position and C has got the second position, then now you're left
F
with
will
what?
be there.
So now you're left with 4, right? Yeah. You're
F
left
and
with
B, D.
D, E, D, F, right? So the 4,
Yes.
correct? Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Here it has been written here, right? So one award can be given to only a student. If toys are given, so one student has got the toy as a prize, then can't be given to some other student. Okay, so it's like a 3 position that has to be filled in: president, vice president, and then maybe secretary, something like that. You can just think of. One people can't be going to the 2 positions, right? So you can just think of in that way.
If this has been repeated, like number of conditions remains the same, and awards, the awards can be given multiple.
Sir,
Then
this last question.
Then
Yeah.
This last question.
Yeah, this is the last. No, there is one more, I guess. Yeah, this is the last question, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Am I
going to
audible?
comment. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
you're audible. You're audible. Yeah.
Oh,
So
just
whoever
suppose
wants to leave in, you can just leave. And if
Just-
somebody has some doubts, you can just ask.
In this case, suppose the same conditions, repetitions, multiple awards are allowed to people, right? Then what
Okay.
would be the conditions remain the same? Then 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 4 factorial, 3 factorial. That would be the answer.
If repetition, you mean?
If one people can get more than 1 award, suppose.
So then you have to think if in this way, like 6 people are there: A, B, C, D, E, F.
Yeah,
A
what
can
are-
get what? What can A get? What can B get? And what can C get?
But the
D.
conditions remain the same.
Conditions remain the same, but you are saying that some like more than one people can get toy or chocolate or the flower. This is how you said, right?
Yeah, but then this condition is sufficed that chocolate has to be
Condition
given
is
to A
same.
and F.
That means correct. That means A can get what? A can get all the 3. A can get chocolates also. A can get toy also, or A can get the flower also. Correct?
No flower.
No, why can't flower can go? Like there is no condition for flower, right? So the condition is only for chocolate. So chocolate can go to A and F, and toy can go to ACF. But the flower can go to any of the 6. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. So here 3 conditions, right? All the 3 can come to A.
Okay. Got it.
For B, what are the conditions? So B can't get. So B can only get flower.
Flower.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I got it.
For C, you have 2 conditions because C can't get chocolate. D can get all the 3. E can get all the 3. And D can't get all the 3. D can only get only 1, right?
1, 1.
E can get only one. F can get all the three. So you're left with 3 into 2 into 3. So whatever the number, I guess 18 condition. Is it clear?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
3, 1, 2.
Sir, I had a doubt in week 5 graded assignment. Can you please open it up once?
Okay, week 5 graded assignments. Can you tell me which question? If I have the same graded assignment, I can just discuss that. Yeah. Tell me the question number.
Sir, if this question was tweaked little bit, sir.
Which question?
Sir, the question that you were just discussing right now.
Huh?
So if it was changed, like all conditions were removed and there were conditions like everyone are supposed to get a, there are awards for everyone. In how many possible ways the award can be distributed? So
See, now if you have 3 positions, right? This is for
no,
chocolate.
No, sir.
No.
Suppose for all 6 there are 6 different rewards.
6 different awards.
Then in how many ways, sir, all 6 can get a reward, sir?
Let me clear you first of all. So the first, there can be 2 conditions. If there are 6 awards and if there are 6 people, you just have to arrange it, right? If this is the question, this is like a factorial, like 6 factorial, right? See, 6 awards have been given to 6 people, correct? So here, all the 6 can come here. Here, all the
Your
5.
screen
here, all
are
the
not
4.
visible, sir.
Oh, my screen is okay. Let me present it. Give me 1 second.
Sir, for the last question, what is the answer, sir? 16 or 18, sir?
For the last
16.
question that has been given to us, that is 16. But we have, like, if the condition has been changed, like whatever we have discussed, the answer should be 18.
Okay, sir.
Okay. But according to this question, the answer is 16. Okay. Now, if the question, whatever he has said, whatever he has said.
Yes, sir.
So he said
sir,
that
in this question, yes, sir, continue.
There are 6 prizes: first prize, second prize, third prize, fourth prize, 5th, and 6th. And if you just have 6 people only, so all the 6 people can come here. Here, all the 5 people, because one of the people would have got the first prize. So now you are left with 5 people. So 5 people can come here, 4 here, 3 here, 2 here, and 1 here. So 6 factorial. Let's, for example, you just have 2 seats like president and vice president. And now you have 6 people. Now you are left with 6 into 5 only. So 30 combinations can be possible.
Sir, this is my problem, sir. Sir, why are you not going in the domain, sir, where we are doing 2 selections that either the first people get a reward or it does not get a reward? In that we make a 2 that power we did in like the question we did in graded assignment. We were discussing on how many responses.
If the question, okay, so you are saying that it should be 6 into 6 into 6 into 6, something like that you are thinking of?
For first people, either he gets a reward or he does not get a reward. For the second one,
type.
Yeah, 2 raised to power 6 type. That is what I'm thinking, sir, right now. Is that wrong, sir? If I think right.
No,
you got 6 awards to give. You got 6 awards to give, and you got 6 students.
Yeah,
that's a different question.
That's a totally different. There, the option is there the question. So like you can just think of as I was discussing about one question, right? So 6 people are there, and then 6 people has to give some review whether they like they like the movie or doesn't like the movie. So there you just have 2 options. Each student has 2 options whether they have liked it or not. Correct. Yes. So there you can use that concept. Here you can't use that concept like award got. So if the question was something like whether the student, somebody like the question is like somebody who has scored more than 50 got the award, and who scored less than 50 doesn't got any award. So in that type of question you would have thought of like that, where you just have 2 combinations whether they have got the award or not. But here you have 6 awards that to be given, right? Here it's nothing like he got the award or not. 6 award, that means 6 position that has to be filled in, right? So this is a totally different as compared to the that one.
Yes, I got it. My question I framed wrong, sir. But it
So
basically was
basically,
confused.
Shivam was asking about the probability of getting awards.
Probability of getting awards for any people. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. If it look like
next topic.
Sir, in this question, why did we went for simultaneous and not for not simultaneous, sir?
okay, so what? So you're basically asking me why we haven't used the or condition in spite
Yes.
of and condition.
Yes,
Correct?
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
if you have to fill in three positions, right? How will you fill in with the help of or condition? You just have to fill in three positions, right? President,
yes, sir.
vice president, and secretary. Okay, if you have
Yes,
to
sir.
fill in, so all the three positions, if you are just choosing out three people, then only you'll be able to fill in three positions. You can't put it or conditions here, right? If you have been given something like where you have to use the concept of adding like multiplicity, like you have used those conditions, I guess, in the week 5 starting the first lecture, where you just have to use the condition of or. So there you can write it like think of not simultaneous, but even though that the word simultaneous is very vague, that's why I was trying to remove those words. Okay, have you got the clarity or not?
So for these kind of questions, still I'm getting confused, sir. Just with the word simultaneous.
Okay, but simultaneous. Okay, so
it feels like something is happening in parallel. Something of that sort.
Okay, so so from everywhere the word simultaneous will be changed to and or odd conditions. Okay, so I'll try to make those correction wherever it has been mentioned in the. It's not been mentioned by the professor, but the people who has created the questions have used those words. So that should be written something like and or odd to not have any doubts or confusion. Okay, because there can be confusion. I can understand that because while solving the question, you can just think of I'm like each event is dependent on what you are trying to think of. But overall, if you will try to think of like here you have to use three positions, right? Then you can think of like we are just choosing three people simultaneously. Okay, but if you are just thinking of the conditions like the first position can be filled in by only two peoples, and then so those conditions you can just think of like okay, I'm not doing everything simultaneously. So why is that word simultaneously been used? So that can be in confusion, but okay, so I'll try to put it at something like and or condition. That will be a more that will give you more clarity, I guess.
I've shared the question in the chat. Can you check it once?
You can just put, mute yourself. Everybody can mute yourself.
What is that?
I have explained the question you asked. You can check the chat. Sir has already explained this question.
Why is this? Shiv Kumar.
Yeah, that's what I did. We have the formula of circular permutation at n minus 1 factorial, right? So we have to arrange 6 men and 12 women. So 5 factorial into 11 factorial. Why is that wrong?
Basically, all men have to be together. So 12, you will have to make a group of 12 men. So it will act as a one group and 6 women. It will, you can basically, there is one group and 6 other group is there. So total number of ways in a circular table, it will be like 6 minus 1. It's total 7 group. Oh, sorry. It will be 7 minus 1 factorial. It will be 6 factorial. Then you will have to multiply it with 12 factorial because the men, you should not subtract 12 minus 1 because the 12, sir explained that all 12 men will be sitting in this a straight line. So there is no, this circular concept will not get applied over here. So all the men will change their position in 12 factorial ways. So it will be
In
basically
the
6
case of
factorial.
women?
No, in the case of men.
Okay. So in the case of women, shouldn't we do n minus 1 factorial?
Which
Yes.
question are you guys discussing?
Sir, actually the question is uploaded in the chat box.
Can you just tell on which day lecture was on which day?
Yesterday only, I think graded assignment was discussed.
Yesterday? I didn't think so. Yesterday.
Day before yesterday, something.
Oh, okay.
So there's a question from where?
Is the
Great
session
assignment.
over
Week
now?
5 grade assignment.
So basically, the question is about there are 6 women and 12 men. All men are supposed to sit together, and all the group is supposed to sit around a circular table.
Fine. So where is the problem? How many men are there? 12, right?
12 men are there.
So they will be factorial 12 permutation, right?
Yes.
Treat them as a one group and put it along with the 6 women, so it will be 7.
Yes.
So that will be circular, so it will be factorial 6. So factorial 6 into factorial 12.
Yeah, right.
Got it.
Yeah, correct.
So, in the case of circular permutation, we are treating them as total of 7 elements, right?
Yes, 6 plus 1, 6 women, one group of men.
One group.
7.
Got it.
But then it will become a factorial 6 because circular, the count.
Yeah.
You're tying the ends.
Thank you so much.
In circular, tying the ends means that first person and the last person is same. That's what you mean? That's why you're subtracting one.
The last person is left to the first person, or whatever it is. If you're from left to right, the last guy will have the neighbor as the first guy.
Okay.
So that
And
is
the
why
first guy will have a
you lose the
neighbor of.
identity. In the repetition concept, one R goes down. So that's why it's.
Yes.
Sir, Vishal sir, I had a doubt from practice assignment, week 6.
Sorry?
No. Actually, I had a doubt from week 6 practice assignment.
Okay, which question you have a doubt in?
20th question. Yeah, 20th.
Week 6.
Actually, I saw the feedback. There, they have given one alternative method to find. But
What is that
I
question?
do not understand it. What?
What is that question? Can you tell me the question?
Yeah, wait. How many numbers from 0 to 10,000 have exactly one digit equal to 5?
How many?
Numbers.
Okay, so
from 0 to 10,000 have exactly one digit equal to 5.
One equal to 5, right?
Yeah, one digit equal to 5.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Okay, so you'll have to make, so how will it start? So you'll have to 10K, right? 10,000.
So there in the feedback, they have like given different cases. Case 1.
You have to
like
start,
5
you can
cases.
start with thinking of maybe, so it is basically 4 digits. So basically 0 to 9999. Okay, so you can think of like this. So the first thing you can think of is a 1 digit wala case. So in 1 digit, you'll be having only one value, right? 5.
Yeah, and rather than this, they have also given one alternative method. I tried to understand that, but like couldn't understand.
So how do we explain you?
Wait,
don't know what's your doubt.
I'm just attaching a screenshot in the chat.
Okay, next meeting.
Okay, so one thing,
what he's trying to teach you is the right way.
Yeah, so one method can be simple, like 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, that you can think of. That's pretty simple, but that will take a lot of time. The other method,
that's why.
The other method I can't think of. Can you give me the hint? What's the other, like?
No. Actually, they have given in the feedback. I even tried to understand it, but like just couldn't understand it.
Is it a graded question?
No, practice assignment, week 6.
Week 6.
Wait. I'm attaching the screenshot.
Week 6. I don't remember. Practice.
Okay, so there can be one other method, right? So you have to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
True, but there are always
And one of the digits should be 5, right? This is what has been mentioned. One of the digits should be 5, correct?
That's a constraint.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the constant, right? So this should be there. So let's, for example, the 5 can go here also, here also, here also, here also. So 5 can go to 4 places, like out of 4, right? Any places can go to, like,
Yeah.
correct? And
Yeah.
okay, let's, for example, 5 went here. So I have fixed 5 here. 5, I have fixed it here. So here it can be anything, right? It can be anything.
Nine possibilities are there.
9 possibilities or 10?
10, sorry, 10.
10. Yeah.
10 possibilities are there. But there is a constant, right? If let's, for example, I have fixed it 5 here.
Actually, 5 is removed. 5 is removed, so it's 9.
9 only, right? Because 5
9
you have to take it correct. So 5 can be only once, right? So it can be 9, 9, 9.
9 cube.
9 cube. This is the one condition. Similarly, you can add it when the value 5 is here. If the 5 is here, then also 999, correct?
No. It has to be 8.
No, it has to be 9.
First will not be 0.
So then also, no, but it can be any digit, right? It can be of any digit, right? 0 to 4 digit. Like it can be, even though the value is, if you are taking 0 also, it can be 3-digit number also. Because we are not taking 4-digit number. It can be a 3-digit also, 2-digit also.
You're
But
right.
5 will be repeated again.
No, 9 will not
Even though it is repeated, there is no problem in that.
Yeah,
It should not be 5.
We are talking about a range of the numbers, so obviously there will be, 1111 will be also a part of it. So it's allowed.
Correct.
It's okay. You're right.
Yeah, it is allowed. So 9 values. Apart from 5, it can be anything. It can be 0 also. So there is no problem in that.
That's true.
Again, for the same case, you are putting 5 here.
So it's
and it can be 9, 9, 9.
It's 4
it should
times,
be the answer.
4 times
Correct.
9 cube.
Yeah, this should be the answer. I guess this should be the answer. Yeah.
Yeah. Understood. Like we just have to first like we
Fix
just
the
have to
position
see
of 5 and exclude it.
putting 5 at different places. Yeah. Understood.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Any other doubt?
Sir, suppose the condition was removed that exactly one time the 5 has to occur. It can occur like 4 times. The answer, it will become a very lengthy task, I think.
No, that will be 10,000. All the numbers, yeah. You are looking for numbers to be removed, right?
No, 5 has to be there, but it can come. Repetition is allowed. 5, 5, 5, 5,505, 55 can be also there.
But what was then? What will be the question then? The question here is up to 10,000. How many numbers are there with only one appearance of 5? Then you go through this problem. Yeah. If that condition is removed, then you got all 10,000 numbers.
Let me frame my question. Like total number of digit numbers that are less than 10,000. In which 5 appears?
5
doesn't
appears.
Matter one. Yes, doesn't matter one time.
That's a different question.
Yeah. Then you have to Then you have to go with 1 appearance of 5, then 2 appearance of 5, 3 appearance of 5, and 4 appearance.
4 appearance. Yes, sir. Then we will have to make cases of that.
That is
like 5 4 times. No, you can multiply, no? For permutation.
I would say then I will probably look for numbers without a 5 and remove it.
Yeah, that is better. That is better. That is better.
Many times
subtract it from the
test.
Yeah, that is also correct. So you can just think of in that way also. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That will be a vague
total number of 4 digits minus all the digits where 5 does not occur.
Which will be anyway 9999.
Yeah.
So 4 9 cube. 10,000 minus 4 9 cube will be the digits where there is no 5. See, what we just computed is where exactly it appears once.
Once condition is there.
वो भी निकलेगा तो कुछ भी नहीं.
Correct.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not able to see the answer key of week 5 graded assignment EMQ.
Yeah, it is in the graded section. The graded tab you will click. There is you will get the answer. this score. Sorry.
I want to see the answer key to that.
No, we want to know how it is evaluated.
Yes, and
I don't want the number.
where I have gone wrong.
Ah,
Which question I have gone wrong.
I think they have
This
not yet compiled it.
Answers is not been released, I guess. Answer is okay for EMQ. I'll
Yeah.
have to check what have they done.
Answer is there, sir. Answer. I will share the link. Hold on.
Where is it?
Sir, there is another question I had a doubt in from practice assignment only. 11th question.
What is the
Shall I
question?
send
Like,
you that?
yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Meeting, huh?
So send me the screenshot.
Yeah, sending. 1 minute.
Yes, sir. I shared the link, sir. You can check, sir.
I've just sent you
Where in the chat
the
box? Huh?
question I was asking you.
Okay. Is it the question?
Yeah.
So whatever
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see in the screen. Okay.
Fourth option I do not understand if it's correct.
Okay. So the
Again, they
question is.
have in the feedback they have given such a difficult way to do that.
Just give me a minute. I'll just download it there. The question that has been given here is, so someone is David wants to create an account to a learning app in which he has to provide a username and password. Okay, the username must be such that the first 5 characters are alphabets followed by 2 or 3 digits. 2 or 3 digits. Okay. So now we are left with how many? So this 2, it can be 2 or it can be 3 also. So basically you have 5 here and then 3. So you're left with 26, 5. And here it can be 10 square or 10 cube. Okay, so basically you're left with 26 to the power 5 into 10 square plus 26 to the power 5 into 10 cube. Now what is there? So this is the number of username, correct? No problem in that?
Yeah. I got that. The fourth option I was not getting that.
So let me read the whole question. The password must contain 7 characters, out of which 2 are alphabets. So 7 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of this, the first 2 are alphabets. Okay, 26 square. Followed by, followed by 5-digit odd numbers. Okay, 5 odd numbers are there. What is the case? Then the last digit of the password must be larger than the second last. Okay, so here it is not alphabet. So this is 26 square, and then the last digit the last digit of the password must be larger than the second last digit, and no digit should
Actually,
be
there is
0.
another condition where this is the username. So Like the alphabets that were used in the username, we should not use that. So
Okay,
this is
okay,
also
okay.
the condition.
Okay, okay. So then, okay, this if we can't use the alphabet in the password which have already been used in the username. If we can't use alphabets in the password which has already been used in the username, okay, then which of the following is the correct? Okay, okay. So the first option is what? The number of ways David can generate his username is okay. So this condition, the first one,
Yeah, that is correct. I calculated.
that is correct. Okay.
Mm.
The second is incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay, the third option is if he chooses his username as David343, then he can generate his password in whatever number it is that you have to calculate. Okay, so you have to calculate. So there are so many conditions they have given. Let me start solving this.
So again here in the feedback, like they have given different cases. 4 cases are there. Because the numbers that we use in the username, we are not gonna use that, right? So the remaining numbers, so it's like case 1 when the digit at unit place is 9, the remaining numbers we are using that. So it's
Okay, 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 okay. So
actually if you like solve in this way, then it will be very time consuming. That's why I asked, like, is there any other way to do that according
let
to
us
the
think.
feedback given?
One second, one second, one second. Just let me think of, is there any other way? The username must be such that the first 5 characters are alphabet and the followed by 2 or 3 digits. That is fine. And then the password must contain 7, out of which the first 2 alphabets followed by 5 digit or odd number. The last digit must be larger than the second last. Okay, that's fine. And no digit is 0. So it can't be 0. If we can't use the alphabet in the password, it is already used in the okay. But the condition here, okay, for the username there is no condition. For the password there is condition, right? For the username you don't have any condition, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, if you'll just go with the basic approach, whatever you have said, like choosing out the username. If you are choosing out username as 9, this is what you said. So if you are choosing, so not the
Will
username, only the
repetition happen?
Yeah, repetition is allowed. Repetition is allowed.
Because they have not written anything about the repetition, I guess. Yeah. So that's why it is 26 is to the power 5, and then you have 100 plus 1000. So 1100 into 26 to the power. So the first option is correct, second is incorrect. About third, if you have David, what is that? 343. So this 5 can't be there in the username, correct?
Yeah.
This 5 can't be there. Now you are left with how many digits? How many alphabets? So this is not 5, only 4, right? D is like only 4 alphabets
Yeah,
has
4.
been used. So
D,
now
D
you are
is
left with
repeated.
22 alphabets, correct? So
22.
22 alphabets can't be there. So 22 alphabet can only be used for the password. So 22 into 22. Now you have to, for the 5 digits. I don't think so there is any other approach. You'll have to use those condition only. So what are the odd numbers that you can use it? 3, 5,
Okay,
7,
then 10. I'll do it. I'll calculate it by case that.
Yeah, case by case only you'll have to use it. So I guess you can't use 1 at the unit place.
1.
Because you have some condition, right? You can't, there is condition, right? The last digit of the password must be greater than the second last.
Second last, yeah.
Correct? So if you are, you can't take 1 at the end, because if you are taking 1 at the end, there's no number. That is like, you can't take 0 here, correct?
Yeah, and there is one more condition that we should not use 0 at
That is 0 is also not been used. So you can't
Actually,
take
there
1
are
here.
so many conditions. That's why I'm getting confused.
But this, yeah, there are so many conditions that is like, yeah, that's a difficult
I'll
one.
do it. Case by case.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can just think of as, you can start with taking 3 here, then 5 and then 9, I guess. Sorry, 7 also, 9 also.
Yeah.
And then you can just count it out. You'll have to, if you're just fixing 3 here, I'll just do it for one condition. If you'll just fix it 3 here.
No, you can't take 3 now because it's already used in the username.
No, about he can't use alphabets in the password which has already been used in the username. Not about the numbers.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
So
the
here,
answer might be the fourth option.
Yeah. It is fourth option.
no, I don't know what's the answer, but
You did that? Whoever said fourth option.
Yeah, I did that actually. It's actually simple. Like since there were 4 letters used,
Yeah.
so remaining 20 digits, and you have to like take cases actually.
Okay.
So it's coming up to a long number.
yeah, it's just the concept is not that difficult. The only thing is lengthy. Yeah.
Conditions. Yeah. I'll do it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Then I'll just
Thank you for the session.
Thanks everyone for
Hi,
having
sir.
a talk. Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt in week 5, question number 9, graded assignment.
Okay, week 5.
Yeah. But I've also sent it in the chat.
Yeah. Let chat box. What's your name?
Prerna Goswami.
Okay. Is this the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Adam wrote 8-digit university roll number. This is what you're asking, right?
Yes, sir. So why 10 to the power 3 into 9? Because the first digit can't be, we can't take 0.
So Adam wrote down a 12-digit university roll number on a piece of a paper. On his way home, from office, he trained heavily and the paper got wet. Later, he saw that the first 4 digits of the roll number had disappeared. The first 4 digits. In how many ways can Adam complete? Oh, so this is 10 to the power 4, right? Why you are thinking of 9 into 10 to the power cube? 3?
Sir, because the first digit can't be 0, as it is
No,
a
it's a
12-digit
12-digit number. It's a 12-digit number, and the first 4 digit has been erased.
Yeah.
So let's, for example, can you see my screen?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's visible.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, if you have a 12-digit number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if this 4-digit number has been erased, let's, for example, a number that starts with 1 and ends with something 4. It is a 12-digit number, okay? And here it is
Yes.
0.
Hmm.
What is this number? Is this number a 12-digit or a 11-digit number?
12-digit number. So, but there it's written that the first digit has been, the first 4 digit has been deleted, has got erased.
So which are the first 4 digits? This one or this one?
From 1 to like 3 places.
No, these are the first 4 digits that has been erased. This is what has been said in the question.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So even though you can put it 0 here, that is not going to make any difference because half of the portion, the first 4 digit has been erased. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I guess you have misunderstood the question.
So we have to, we can see from either from right side or from the left side. Is it like that? So
No,
because the
see,
first digit.
No. What I'm trying to say is, it was a roll number, and then first 4-digit number has been erased. Okay, and what all combination can be there? Okay, so 0 can be there. here. Okay.
Yeah.
0 can be there.
0 can be
0
there.
is possible. Yeah, correct. Because you can't think of this as a 4-digit number. You're not creating a 4-digit number. It's just that this 4-digit has been erased out. What can be the combination? Here also 0 can be there. 0, 0, 0, 0 is also one of the conditions, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Got
That
it.
part has been asked. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
I'll just. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining this. I'll just close this. Okay. Thanks everyone for having a beautiful session. Okay.